Have you ever wondered how to create a great online profile for yourself? How much better you could prosper if you had one? Dr. Marc Kossmann and Charlie Seymour Jr. sat down to discuss that topic. Here is one of the 10 questions and answers they had.
Well, Dr. Marc, here we are with some questions, and we trust some answers, so that everybody that's
our job.
That is our job. So that everyone that has been watching what we've been doing on Create Your Own Legend Now webinar, we promise to answer some more questions so that you get a real good sense of what we're doing and how we're able to do some things. So we have questions that have been sent to us already that we submitted to you in your handout, in your guide along in the webinar. So let's go down these and answer these questions, okay?
Yeah, I'm a coach and have no staff. You use a lot of video and audio, and I've never created any. How can I learn to use it?
Well, this is really a great one, because everything that we do in a way that you can do. We've walked into television studios that have great big cameras, and they've got teleprompters, and they've got banks of lights. We don't do it that way. We're using one simple camera. We'll tell you the camera that we're using right here is a Kodak Z-I-8. Z as in zebra, I-8. Very simple camera that you can get. We happen to have an external microphone plugged into that. It's best when it's at some distance for you to be able to do that. And then we use iMovie for most of what we're doing.
Right.
These are just over-the-counter, consumer-level pieces of equipment that we use so that we can show you exactly what it is. Now, as we know, in the year 2000, I started my own photography and video business, and yes, I've got 3-chip cameras, and I've got big equipment. We don't use any of that here.
It's true.
So, if you've never done it, my first suggestion is go get a flip.
Yeah, flip camera. You know, very simple,
Start
very
with a flip
inexpensive.
camcorder, right?
You can even start probably with the camera that's on your phone, depending on what kind of, if you have an iPhone or a Droid, or you probably have a pretty high resolution camera right there. And we're going to recommend that you start with simple things using a strategy that we call the one camera, one take.
Right.
You'll find information about that on our website.
On createyourownlegendnow.com. You can find that. One camera, one take. It's very simple. You hold the camera out, you say something as an introduction, you hold it over to whomever you're interviewing, if that's the case, you turn it back. You don't even have to edit this. One camera, one take, no editing, exactly. And you put it on your website.
And so, really the answer is keep it very simple. Keep it simple in the beginning. Don't spend a lot of money on equipment. Don't go crazy building the studio. You can just add things a little bit at a time, but the tools are very simple to use. The editing software, you actually already own it. If you have either a PC or a Mac, it's already on your machine. So you're not having to invest anything there. And then it's about learning some techniques along the way. And for those who really want to dive in, we do have a course called Unleash Your Rockstar Identity, and you can find that at unleashyourrockstaridentity.com. It's a full, detailed, soup to nuts training program on how to get comfortable in front of the camera and get going that way.
But Windows and Mac both have tutorials to teach you how to use it. The Mac ones are terrific how to use iMovie, just to get some simple things going. So don't think that you have to be a Hollywood producer to get video up. We know that any video is better than no video.
Absolutely.
Clearly you'd like to have good looking video up there, but you're not seeing fancy dissolves with us all the time. You're not seeing fancy things we're doing here. We're just giving you some information. So it's an easy way to start, and we hope that that was helpful.